All right. Sometimes I just be needing something in my stomach. Mm. But let's see, because I can't keep the little cat with the candy cane pants. Because I was thinking, what's giving these people power? They must have illegally married me to Candelaria Albaron. Okay. When I was younger, this had to be Charles, or the version of Charles that looked like my dad. All right. This is why none of them about to have a crown. Because if it's the line of succession and I'm a daughter of Elizabeth the mother, then I would have been, and the other sister was mentally ill, then I would be the next one. So I'm guessing that the million butterflies is that whatever was left for me for being the world card energy, or whatever this harvest is, they gave it to they could have created like 1,000 or a million feminine energies that they gave maybe $1 million a piece to. I mean, we talking about a lot of fucking money between the Epstein money and whatever money I accumulated by being the world card energy, and from all of these men. We talking about, these are wealthy men, all kind of men from higher class or whatever, what I'm supposed to have been walking into. So these are the people that did the murder. But this is just a red dragon. This is just like a dragon, some kind of, escapades that they're putting out here. Now there could have been something. There could be something else behind it, but I feel like it's a distraction. So that means that my supposed little sister Adriana is really either a daughter of Anne, or you guys aged her. You aged her, or that's the real mother, which would make something illegitimate, possibly. So it's either or. Also, I was hearing something about how much my supposed stepsister from my dad's supposed marriage to Sharon. I'm just looking at how much she looked like Princess Diana. Now, if the whole thing at 15, 16, 17 years old was these people knew that I was supposed to be getting prepared to take my seat eventually, right? To a sword. Somebody's just a frog prince. Now, if they did the same blindfolding to me, I'm not going to say nothing on the Elizabeth that passed away, because if they blindfolded whatever they cast out in heaven, or they blind in heaven or bind in heaven, is bound on earth. So if I'm an anchoring energy, or even if I would be this particular Elizabeth, I don't think that is so, because they could have killed the version of me that was original offspring. If the Elizabeth the mother was a Sarah, we got to talk, because I see stuff in the world as biblical and what we see in our supposed real life, which is not really, but what they show us on social media, on the news and stuff like this. So whatever my harvest was, they dispersed it amongst all these people. Why? I don't know why they did this. We got wrath in reverse. Somebody could have been wrathful. This could be a very powerful witch. I mean, so-called powerful warlock or witch or something. This could have what they could have turned my masculine into. Maybe somebody is not wrathful anymore because they're seeing the truth. I mean, I don't want to say it, but it could be William energy as well. I don't know. Is what I'm picking up. We got temperance in reverse. Something is off balance. Okay. Somebody could be trying to do something to make somebody not waterproof, or that you can't walk on water. Okay. Somebody could have even did something to a child here. Again, here go this sacrificing or killing of a child and then flying away. It don't have to be a baby like this little tiny bird is. It could be anybody, but their eyes were watching. Some people seen this. Okay? Somebody is having no fear right now. So they trying to hurry up and do something, y'all. Okay, hold on. So this means that all these people knew each other. I was seeing something like in 1987. So in 87, they did something. They tried to recreate something or create something. This could be after they all left me behind, or they could have tried to spiritually leave me behind when I was 6 years old. They could have used this sister that may not be a royal at all. And then now they're using this sister that's a half-sister that's not a royal at all either. So this means that the original version is his father or something like this, or whoever they got playing that robot, they got a problem with me. This is personal. They trying to serve and save all these other people that has something to do with this crime. I was also looking at this picture of me and all these people at the nightclub. My cousin Trisha, Lizzie, me, my play sister Sophia, her friend, whatever I told y'all her name was, I can't remember, Sharice or something like this, was in that picture. My friend Candy was in that picture. I think Nina was there. I think Lenina was there, and I think that Ruby was there, which is Nina's friend. And if I look at Ruby Lima, I'm looking at how much she looked like Princess Anne. So if these are forever young breeds of these people and now they're starting to age, or they started aging like 20 years ago, because I would have been hanging out with these people like 25 years ago or something. 25, yeah, about 25 years ago. Okay. And if these people started to look older, because I look in that picture and I look young and the rest of them look old. So if these are all people that was attached, like, you know, vehicles or people that were attached to the royal family this whole time, they were just really sent to watch over me and make sure that I don't find out who I am instead of being my friends. This was the plan the whole time. Now, I was just looking at this girl, Roaming Reckless, a YouTuber. And I'm like, damn, she looked like, she looked like my friend Candy, cousin Ether, and he passed away a long time ago. And her cousin Erica. This girl looked like a mix between both of them, but she also looked like the picture of the person with the hat and stuff on. In the Luigi case. She also looked like that. I feel like this could be this Phoenix Moon energy that they could have linked up. Okay? Or this Unique Tarot. It's one of these women that they linked up and put that love spell on the relationship from me and my childhood boyfriend, which I'm supposedly married to right now, but I don't know who the fuck that is in the house. I had to step out the house for a minute, y'all. I'm just giving the rundown right now. So that means Slavic tarot could be the Scorpio version of this friend could be already passed away. I picked that up on a reading a while back. They could have all killed her because she was the last one standing for the truth or something. Or they got mad because they like, how did this person know this stuff? You must be telling this person something. Okay? I think that's what happened. They could have put something in somebody's drink. But I was wondering if Slavic tarot could be the Czechoslovakian girl that could have been a friend of this friend, Candelaria, back then, but or was they the ones that was married back then? And then somebody looked into my Akashic records and seen that I was going to be wealthier. And then they just remained friends and all these people put this scheme together. They could have gave all these girls that's traveling in their cars like $1 million a piece or 100K or something a piece and, you know, sent them so they could get out the hot water or stay off the grid or something like this. And then get famous on YouTube or something so they can build something back up after they tore down what my ancestors built. So there is a connection with Acapulco, where my friend come from, with Hollywood, or celebrities at least. There's some kind of connection there. Like that being a tourist spot for some of these people. But I just heard Slavic Tarot's video and she was like, yeah, but you don't want to go towards this person. I don't know who she was talking to, but I was picking up, oh, wait a minute. Somebody trying to be doing something, because she was like, you're just going to end up going from, you got to have some respect for yourself or something. You're going to just end up going from one relationship, one marriage where somebody was doing X, Y, and Z to another relationship. And you haven't even had time to, but the people know if they messed up this prophecy, even though I would not want to do that, that would be the only thing. That would be the only way. Or that would be the only thing. Because they done already spent. Even if they're not honoring what Elizabeth's will said. The way that they messed me up is by giving away all that money with the Gemini. That was Kim Kardashian's plan. Because Candy looked just like Khloe Kardashian in that picture with me. Like 20-something years ago. So y'all got to understand what I'm saying. Celebrities and some of us that's out here in the world have multiple clones that they created. They could even stretch these out to be at different ages. Like there could be a clone of me that looked 90. Okay? Or this is what this is, that we're older beings than what they're saying. And we are spawn of those who produce seed as if they self. So there could have been a 90-year-old me here that produced me. Or it had something to do with the DNA that they mixed or God mixed to make me. That's why the Sarah thing, that is an immaculate conception. That's not just a regular. Remember, she was too old to have kids. And we ain't talking about 40, 50. We talking about like 80, 70, 60. Okay? So if they gave away the things that I worked for, again, this could be through astral energy. This could be other energy, other things that have been done that I wasn't aware of. But it's like people putting money, like getting healing or something from, this could be bodily fluids or anything. Or this could be for somebody to be able to send 100 people in the house to touch on my feet or some shit when I was sleeping. I don't know. While I was drugged and sleeping. I don't know. But I know that there's a lot of people out there that know what the truth is, okay? They know more about the truth about me than I know about myself. Put it like that. So since it's hard to describe to the public, the more sacred or ancient things, when they say, oh, it's ancient social, spell work or ancient whatever. They tell us these things, these book ready things, but they're not talking about that. Okay? How shit really work here. And that there are some of us children that are born that have these healing things, and they can't give us money or gifts while we're in it, because it would do so, it would, I don't know, people might think it's strange or something, or if it was, you see what I'm saying? But it's supposed to be there. Okay? With these particular women that are born or birthed into the, they've come and gone several times over. So these people gave that away. So what they want me to look is weak or something. They want me to look needy, or they wanted to take something away, so I couldn't just walk up out of the Truman Show with my me, myself, and all my millions like Drake. Or is that what they did, and they just told somebody that it was something else? So that whatever I do after this step, when I find out that everything is fake that's in my life or something, I would have to do it looking needy or needing somebody to give me something, or, you know, selling myself out by doing what everybody else is on YouTube to be in competition and get views, and, you know what I'm saying, to be relevant. Somebody just didn't want somebody to be. I mean, I think that I've spent 40-something years allegedly in some kind of walking coma or some kind of sleep. And to find out that everything that I invested in was my family, my immediate family, my children, and my spouse, that none of these motherfuckers, you see what I'm saying? Even if they always make the ones around me stay true, I don't think it's that way anymore. It's not. They have all the money they need, and it's kind of like somebody's like doing subtle shit to say, would you get the fuck out? But these people have my future. They've partialed it up and give it to complete strangers, possibly. And so even if these people had to keep it quiet or keep it cute or be respectful, now that they've, if the best friend, if they transfer all the money, or while I was been married to this man, they use his clones or him or his family in the community to rob me of all my shit and add it on his tab. If this nigga wake up and start talking crazy to me or hit me in my face or something, which never happened before, excuse me, everybody's watching to see what I'm gonna do next. But what I'm trying to tell you is, this is how they plan this shit. I want these motherfuckers in jail. I don't even want them to make it to jail, because it can't be nothing that bad, right? This is something that's like a ritual or something like cultural. It can't be nothing that bad why somebody couldn't just give me what belonged to me. Do you get what I'm saying? It can't be nothing that bad. You know what I'm saying? Even, what you mean? Sinners is getting gifts and being rich every fucking day. So if anybody say, oh, you sinned when you was 17 or something like that, remember? It's not nothing that's that bad why these people would have to hold on to this shit for this long and play this much. Somebody is greedy. Somebody is greedy. I'm hearing they was told not to try this the third time. So that's why we talking about this, because I want anybody else that go through this shit to know how this, what this look like. Okay, it's nothing for me to be ashamed of. So while that person is coming back and with money on their mind, if at some point in time they took like the 25-year-old version of my man, because this is what they do. They stop at certain times. They look at the person, or they do something. It could be another reason. And they be like, yeah, 25, yeah, clone that. You know, because we change throughout life. Sometimes we look really good. Sometimes you might not. You might go through a funny spell. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's what they were doing. Like 22, 28 is some kind of something with some reason why they do it that way. 35, they make a clone. That that person goes on living with a different name or something throughout the world here. So if they ever need DNA to make themselves immortal, they just go to these fucking people that they created. Okay? I feel like they blackmail or hacked the royal family, and they only was keeping them up as like pawns or something these past couple years. But they could have tried to kill me off with Elizabeth, but I'm still here though. But I'm guessing these people think if they take me off of some kind of server or something, that means that somebody is dead. So what they do is make sex almost unbearable between you and somebody, you and your partner or your spouse. If somebody was consistent with paying the bills or something, now they don't want to take care of you no more. They've been taking care of a grown person for 20 something years. Now they don't want to do it no more. That's something else that can happen, but not when you still in somebody's fucking existence, right? Not when you done robbed somebody or the bank, because this could be considered a bank robbery. All right, you didn't just rob me, you robbing a bank. So basically the royals could have just been puppets for these people. Come smile in front of everybody, whatever, like this. Ain't no real shit going on behind the scenes. It can't, because it's like these people is being haunted or something, or they have been. That's why you didn't see Biden really talk to us at the Resolute desk. You know, that was supposed to be a present from Queen Elizabeth. That's why you didn't see Biden sitting at that Resolute desk the last couple years. I don't know what the news is like about the royals in the UK, but in America, they was just trying to get us, you know, they was just talking to us about like Princess Diana and whatever else and stuff like this. It ain't really about like the real shit that's going on. And I'm just confused, because I feel like somebody like, we're doing this for our Lord or something, but you done forgot who the fuck your Lord is. Or somebody been lying to these people, telling them that the Candelaria was the royal all this time, and it wasn't. These people ain't been close to heaven in a long time. So we're not revealing anything from heaven. Believe me. Mentally, it's still my abode. He calling me recklessly right now. What could we be talking about? I really think there could be some double life shit going on. Like, this man is living with me and they have a clone of him living. So all of a sudden somebody's so irritated with you or doing little shit. But the only thing is, nigga, we gonna sit up in this motherfucker until this bitch burn down. But if you think I'm about to walk away and these people, and I know this ain't nothing I'm thinking. I know you holding something back from me so that I can have a peaceful, you see what I'm saying? This could even be my chance, because I never had my own apartment. I always had children in my first apartment. Somebody didn't want me to figure out I went through this, be okay, come through it mentally still sound, and then be able to start my life and get an apartment or something like this and make my own choices. I could still be sitting here waiting to raise this child, where the fuck is her mama at? Now, I don't want to say this in front of the child. This is another reason why I left. Where the fuck is these people mama at? Because I feel like somebody's just using me, or these last years, or these people can't even take it no more because I'm telling the truth. They're going to try to do something fucking drastic. This person is getting like more and more bothered. I don't know if this is a malfunctioning robot that we need to have a recall on or whatever. But somebody is getting very aggressive around the house. But I really think it has something to do with somebody want to be somewhere else. These are children I raised, and just the way they look. Just the way they look at me. The way they act. Like one of my daughters, she don't even speak when she come in the house. And I'm just wait. You know, I be feeling like shit too a little bit. But I'm going to wait it out. It ain't like this is when I didn't know nothing 3 years ago or 7 years ago. When I didn't know nothing. That's how petty this is, because even if that's what's going on, they got all the money. Why wouldn't a motherfucker just leave and just leave me and see if I will be able to pick up the pieces after the fuck you gone? These people leave spiritually, or they transmute the brain to somewhere else and leave the body there to fucking, I don't know, cock block so somebody else can't come in, or you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants it to be that way, but there could be somebody that's supposed to be helping you. You know what I'm saying? It's something like this. And then it's like, if people using their real mind when they looking at this situation, however they looking at it, motherfucker, you know what this is. What would you do? This is like war. I told you it's like The Money Pit, or one of them movies when it's like a war. When two people, you know what I'm saying, but none of them want to let go of it or whatever it is. It's like war. But these people are heavily prepared to do 50 other things. They want to leave the woman that was allegedly living the American dream as a beggar. They want you to feel stupid that you spent your time raising what you thought was your children with your supposed husband. And that you never want to be in a relationship. You never want to have kids. You never want to trust nobody again, or something like this. Like, they want you to be like under, like in post-traumatic stress syndrome or some shit like this. You get what I'm saying? Even like I told y'all, the one car I bought was like a Ford Explorer. 20 something, 16 or something. I don't know. No, not 2016. 2006 or something like this. All of a sudden, everybody want me to sell my truck. I'm like, no. That's my only fucking thing that I have. You see how fucking sinister this is? You see how fucking disgusting? I call them candy canes because these is all my enemies that didn't want me to be king or queen. They decided long ago that they wanted this other feminine energy to play my life. They doing something like really funny. Like, I can't figure out what the shit is that they doing with like this whole Kendrick Lamar energy, but these could be the forever young versions just all uniting and coming up against the Christ. I'm about to say the cross and the Christ. I don't know. These could be the enemies, like we read the other day, of cross and the Christ. They could have kept me in like this regular mundane lifestyle, knowing that I was the more elevated one. And then they could have took the masculine or a version of him into the industry, pumped that person head up, let them live a different kind of lifestyle than me. You see what I'm saying? To be disassociated or associate more with people that got the lifestyle as them or the money that they supposedly have. And now they kicking that nigga ass and humiliating that person online, right? And they trying to put me on the dark web and humiliate me there. All out of envy and jealousy. But I feel like at one point in time, this masculine was a candy cane too. But I feel like somebody realized how deep it was. Maybe they realized, damn, y'all lied to me. You told me that this was the one that's the queen. And somebody could have made it like more believable because of my skin color, my hair texture, or whatever like this. Somebody could have found that they was getting duped a little bit or something like this. Let me get his car back. He about to have a fucking heart attack. We've been sitting here only for a couple minutes. Enough to enjoy a burger. This motherfucker is on eggs. And I don't know if somebody got bit by the snake or he recently got bit or he fucked this friend or somebody did something. Somebody did something to try to solidify something. But they got to have my... Legit, they have to have my permission to be getting married or any of these couples that you're creating under the crown. And you don't have that. It's like everybody trying to save themselves. Or they think I'm the one supposed to be saving myself, but I'm the innocent one here. It's like somebody stole your identity and then trying to go to the police and say that you stealing their identity. Do you get what I'm saying? This shit is like, if somebody knew how to put this shit together, this is like this, I said, of a lifetime. This is like the scam of a fucking lifetime. You hear me? All these sneaky people with all this money, and you mean to tell me that can't nobody come face me out of this whole group face to face? It's like they can't come see me because of the light or because of the lie. The nomadic something traveler. She's another one that's living outside of her car. I got a picture of my little girl, one of my twins, when she was 2 or 3 years old, when she was in school, in preschool. I'd be damned if that's not that child. I don't know who this is living in my house. We got to amp it up a little bit. She got a pink little vest on with a little button-up shirt and the collar popping out. 2 cute little pigtails. I'd be damned somebody tell me that if I look 24 years, 23 years later, that nomadic something ain't that fucking child. Now, I don't know what they was doing. Coming in, swapping these kids out in the middle of the night. You know, you like, damn, you look so different. Your hair grew in the last week. These motherfuckers were swapping these kids out. And that is, that little girl or that nomadic girl looked just like Javaris Washington, which is the best friend of my supposed spouse that ended up getting caught up on drugs back in the day, and it broke up their friendship. So he still went by the mom and them house, but they really wasn't talking. You know, it's kind of like when you go around your friend and that happened to them, you be like, damn, you know, you don't be trying to treat them funny or nothing, but you know they about to ask you for some money or, you know what I'm saying? Some shit like this. So I don't know if they was letting these men have their turn with me. I don't know if they was taking my eggs and letting them splice them. I don't know what these people was doing. I don't know what they was doing. I don't know what the fuck they was doing to my body. Queen or not. Empress or not. I don't know if this is like major fucking disrespect to God. But it's like, they like, yeah, but that's because none of these people could think of a reason ever why they would want to do this to me. It's not me. It's the money. It's the wheel of fortune. It's the crown. It's the throne. Watch the throne. It's the fucking throne. That's why they did it. That's why they did it. When I went to my dad's apartment, I told y'all a couple years ago in the spring, that version of my dad, I felt like I did not see that man since like 1980. Like he hadn't looked like that. You know what I'm saying? His features. My dad looked a lot like, this is Charles, I think. Okay. He's not dark skinned. He's lighter than me, my dad, right? But I am not lying to you. And he kept saying everything cool between family, right? And I'm thinking like, what? Why are you even saying that? And he's like, oh, you so pretty, just like your mom or something like this, and blah blah blah. And I just kept looking at him like I was just here in the winter a couple months ago talking to you, and you did not look like that. He was a lot taller. His frame was different. Everything was different. The version of him that I seen in the spring was more like an amphibian, or like this kind of energy here. Like you know, the frame of like Benzino, or you know, a more smaller frame or whatever this is. Okay, if you see, if I could be one that God would say, Adam, name these people for me. Look at all the animals, look at all the people, and tell me what you think that they are. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be mean to people. I'm just telling you how I can also look at people through a different lens. I can see they're underlining something. I can see the lioness in my face when I look at my face in the mirror. Okay? I don't see that in my dad's face. I don't. That's what I'm saying. Listen. This is mega. This is weird. But with those are facts that I just laid on this table right here for you. Because if Sharon is Elon Musk, 25 years ago, these people, something happened to me weird, or something happened, or something around that Jean Bonnet thing, if that's really her fucking little daughter at that age or something, or this is something weird, y'all. I don't know how to explain it to you. It's too many layers, and I see the layers. I don't know if everybody else can see the layers. And they ran off with some money or something like this, okay? That was supposed to come to me. I hear it. Somebody could have found out that something bogus was happening then and was like, well, I thought she was supposed to be having money or something. Like, just in case something like this happened, she would be able to go rebuild. If somebody found out that somebody was not giving that to me. I should have been at least living my life like a socialite. But what they did was made some kind of networking system with these other children that they thought was more attractive or thinner than me, and they gave them the money, and then they filmed like the heels and shit like this. You get what I'm saying? So if they trying to move Camilla out the way and put Ann in, that could have been because the little sister looked just like a mix between Ann and Charles when she was first born. She didn't look nothing like my dad. And my dad didn't even look like that at that time. He looked more like his reptilian version. He didn't even look like that. The person that raised me, I should start saying. Somebody died recently. A version of him or something like this. Or they're hiding the death of Charles or my dad or something like this, or one of his clones. Is what I feel like is going on. That's what they're doing. And then they're going to hurry up and put Ann in. That's why it was such a military presence. But Ann is treasonous. You was dealing with them candy canes. You was the one that taught them how to militantly put the shit together so that you can end up in some kind of position. That's why you got your hands all over. What's her little name? Charlotte. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this man his car back. We're gonna finish up the reading inside the house. What I just told you is facts. There's no book, there's no news articles, there's nothing. What I just told you is facts. That's why you seen that devil on fire with the head yesterday, with the girl and the boy locked up under there. The Black Prince and the dragon. The only thing is, I'm all three. The lion, the dragon, it's in my DNA. And the Black Prince. It's all me. I don't know if these people feel like they've been back, because I'm hearing like the smoke is clearing for some of these people. Or it might be they are enjoying what I'm saying, or it's registering to them. Something happened over there in the east of the garden. Somebody found out something. Now, I done rushed back and he ain't even here no more. Somebody that, not to say that it's him, but whatever is running him around, whatever he just joined, or some group that y'all just add him to, or you to hit that nigga over the head and put a chip in him or something. Something else is running somebody around here. That's a broken vow to God. Somebody, I could tell by his energy today, he is just so agitated. He's doing work around the house. This shit ain't been happening in years. About 3 years. It have not been happening in 3 years. This is somebody that take down the trampoline every year, put it back up. He do meticulous shit around here. Flower pot for the back thing. He don't do none of that shit no more. Something is off. I think that the version that was here with me 3 years ago that got sick with COVID, or they did something, they opened up, they did some ritual. And when they all got sick at his mama house on Christmas, because I stayed home. They did something. Maybe even to the daughter. They did a ritual or something. They did something. They lied. They did something. She the only one that came back, didn't get sick. Everybody else in the family got sick. She was the only one that wasn't sick. It may be because that wasn't the version of her that came back here. They could have swapped that child out on the way back from Christmas 3 years ago when he got COVID. I kept having a dream that they drowned her on the way or some weird shit like this. I'm thinking like, no, that could, it's broad daylight, no shit like that. But I don't know. I will have to think about that dream, and maybe we'll have to do a reading on that dream. And the Nazaria story is really talking about that. They got a different picture so that it throw you off. But the Nazaria thing could be talking about that daughter. That they could have put her into trafficking. In the way that these people think, they could be thinking, oh, you bitch, I sacrificed the child for you. Like, this is the way somebody could be thinking. I didn't ask you for that. I'm concerned about the truth about me and what's missing and what did y'all take from me and what the fuck I'm about to get back. It's already dead to me. Something ain't right. I got the right to go on. I don't understand the thing about with the money that's due to me. I don't understand the whole thing of like somebody wants you out in the cold with nothing or something like this. These people have lived, many people have lived off of this allowance or whatever this is that was coming to me, or this money that was coming to me for like 20 something, 28, ever since the Jean Bonnet thing. These people have been living off of this shit. And this is like somebody flying away like I'm wiping my hands with you and you going right to your fucking death. I told you what I said about the Pope that is in the hospital right now. His favorite painting, and he liked to paint like Jean Bonnet mama. That picture, that's something that happened at that fucking house. These people think it's a game. There's some kind of dark magic. It can't come to somebody. Their energy is too pure. It's going back to these people. And then we got the Hierophant there right here, the rat in the reverse. These people is in hot water. Something is backfire. Something is happening here, y'all. Something is not natural. It's not of nature. I'm hearing nature's embrace. No. I don't know if nature is embracing me and then not embracing them, or embracing them and not. But something is off even with nature. Something is off. Somebody wanted somebody to be in isolation or alone. They're saying that this is God doing, but you mean to tell me God told all these scammer, dark witches that's connected to these people that I grew up with, that I know, or whatever this is, even the ones that's on YouTube right now. I don't know how I know y'all, but I can pick y'all out. I don't know how I see. Okay, I don't know you, just like you don't know me. Mm. But I connect the dots, put it like that. That's my specialty. That is my something. If you want to connect the dots on something, a crime or something, I'm that person. I'm that person. Now, this is what I was doing and researching and studying when it comes to the Bible and history. I'm that person that once I see a pattern, I may not know nothing else, but I know a pattern. That's why when I try to explain it to y'all on this channel, I'm trying not to hurt the feelings of, because there could be some innocent ones or the new people that just got dropped off here that's playing the parts of these people that may not have nothing to do with it. But no, most of them has already played a part at some point in time. You know what I'm saying? And do you think I have to see any of these people another day in my life, even no matter how deep it is or whatever this is? No, I don't. I just need what belongs to me so I can go ahead and build my own new something or whatever this is here. All right. So we got birds here, or these swallows here. I'm sorry I keep blinking in and out, but I think my phone is about to die on this shoddy charger. So like I say, I think my other phone is already charged up in there, so we could use that one when I go inside. But there could be two birds, or people want to fly away, or these two swallows. Okay, this could be God is essence and somebody else. Okay, that's about to fly away together. They might be trying to get me to pray to God about releasing somebody from prison, and that person is going to go off with this person, with this God is essence energy, which could be a clone of my little sister that looked like the one that used to look like Aaliyah when she was younger. But this could be a union. They could have hit a union. They could have did something in nature, or they could have did some kind of jump in the broom, or some kind of illegal marriage or something like this with two people. Okay, that could be also representing flighty energy, where I feel like this masculine been in and out the house, in and out, like something very flighty is going on here. These people could also be trying to get into a marriage so they can't testify against each other. All right, but when you testifying in front of God, that's a whole different thing. Play them games if you want to. Somebody trying to stop a tower from happening. Okay, yeah, because of this dark activity they was using with the chariot in reverse here. Now I went to Texas. I think we've been back 3 or 4 weeks. I was on my menstrual when we was on our way back from Texas, and I'm thinking like, well, damn, where is it now? So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. These people could be trying to be a smart ass and be like, oh, well, it's a gift or whatever. We thought you would want to have a child after. No, the fuck I wouldn't. Not right away. I want my fucking money. So somebody wants you to be pregnant, broke, not having a place to go. This is what somebody got planned for the Holy Spirit. So I don't want to hear it. These people is going to be going down for this. Yeah, look. Somebody could have went and took something out of the heavens, or took something that they got stored away, a seed from a vault, and put it inside of somebody or something. But what did I just tell you? Without a commitment. This is what you're doing, and it's not going to be happening here. You don't play with no fucking empress like that. You don't play with no real God energy like that. You don't. Again, that's royalty here. All right, this could also be this hangman energy in reverse. They could be trying to dig back and find one of the clones that would accept me how I am. Maybe they could be, because I met this person when I was like 13. Okay, and I'm allegedly 43 now. I mean 44. So that would have been like 40 years ago when I met this man that I ended up dating and then breaking up with and going back out with and then getting married to, and then having children and then getting married. And you get what I'm saying? I'm calling it the man, but it's the energy. Do you understand what I'm saying? The family in the community could have sacrificed this man several times already. They could have sacrificed me several times, but we're still in existence. It's like our existence, or my existence, I'm hearing, has to stay here. So they want me to be staying here, but with nothing. So this was me walking into that second half state. I am one of those breeds that only live for 80 years or something like this. Right? Depending on what that even means. After you've been bitten, or after you've been awakened, or is that start at your birth, or whatever this is, the last 44 years or something that I will be getting, even if this is 88. I keep hearing 88. They want me to do it broke. Not like, oh, I just got away with that, like I got over that. Oh my God, I can't believe my whole life was a lie. You know, whatever. They want you to be broke and depressed. Like somebody wants somebody to break, and it's not going to happen. Even if I don't get the money or whatever this is, I just will be entering a different part of my life. It's like somebody want to see somebody struggle. Like they're punishing me because they, I guess it feels like, oh, you lived with a man or whatever all this time and he took care of you. He paid for everything for you and them kids. But like, even if these wasn't my kids, it ain't my kids, it was your kids, or it's what the fuck y'all was doing that, you know what I'm saying? Could have just been me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't